Yeah, guys, LDWMMAC. It's Coach Sheldon Harrison. We back again for another morning. That's right, we back again. And the coach is doing what he do. We finna come on here and keep it real. We're gonna keep it raw. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. I'm live. I'm your host, Coach Sheldon Harrison. And guys, for about the next hour, I'm gonna entertain you. The coach is gonna entertain you guys this morning. You guys enjoyed it yesterday. I was supposed to get on last night, but man, I fell asleep. But I promise, I'll be back on tonight. God willing, I will be back on tonight, so don't you worry. Guys, we got a few things to talk about here, guys. I did a full breakdown of this PFL tournament, okay? I did a breakdown, and now I kind of want to live stream about it and talk about it. You know, full-time MMA not going to like this. But of course, his girl Kayla Harrison. Of course, his girl Kayla Harrison was set up to be victorious. That's right, my boy Marcus Bell in the building. There he is. I see him right there. Marcus Bell in the building, guys. Shout out, show you love. Stamina MC from London is calling in. Stamina MC. There it is, Stamina. There it is. There it is. Stamina MC in the god doggone building. Doing his thing and do what he do. All the way from London. London. Don't eat them fish and chips over there though. Now I heard that fish and chips is a good London food. That's what I heard. I heard fish and chips is like one of the best, man. One of the best. One of the best foods over there. Okay, guys. I got 2 of y'all in the building. Thank you. 3 people in the building. We're going to get this show going, guys. Hey, this is going to be the best live show. But, man, I got to come up. I said Sunday at 7 o'clock, man. I kept saying it, but then just time conflicts, man. My schedule's so crazy, man. But I am going to try to stick to the schedule, and I'm going to start getting on, too. I see Fridays is a day that I actually have time to really just sit back and unwind. So I can also do Friday at 7 o'clock, okay? And I think a lot of people, you know, us old heads, you know, us 40-somethings, you know, we ain't going to no clubs and we ain't dancing and shaking our booties at no club. You know, we in the house, okay? When I get 10 people in, we'll stop the music. It might be hard to do with Trill Boxing Talk on, but we're going to try, okay? When I get 10 people, guys, you're listening to the #1 WMMA channel on YouTube, and don't you forget it. Okay, Stamina said fish and chips was an English staple a couple of decades ago. The coach is pretty much dead now unless you're in a seaside town, coach. I mean, heck, man, you know. Hey, man, I hear some UK dudes, man. They say fish and chips, they love it, man. Say if you want to get the best fish and chips, go to the UK. That's what I heard. But you know I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan, Stamina. I don't think you knew that, man. I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan. I'm a big-time Gordon Ramsay fan, man. So, you know, his the Hell's Kitchen and all that stuff, the Hell's Kitchen 24 hours back. Hey, man, I be on that. I be on that Hell's Kitchen, man. I'm telling you, I want to meet Gordon Ramsay one day in person, man. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about this tournament, man. We're going to talk about this tournament. And it's pretty much time to discuss it, man. It's time. And I just think that people haven't really talked about this PFL tournament. I ain't seen a whole lot of people really discussing the tournament. Now, I did put up a video as well, guys. I put up a video talking about the tournament. If you don't really want to listen to a live stream, me talk about it, that's fine. But on the live stream, I am gonna go a little bit more in depth, okay, about this tournament. So you guys go ahead, smash that like button. Y'all know that the hate campaign is out by YouTube. YouTube is doing me and full time. They're doing us a disservice, man. We're on that list, and I feel like we are. People at YouTube would probably disagree with that. They would disagree with it completely. But full time and myself, we kind of understand what's going on, man. We understand what's going on behind the scenes, and you know, I'd put it pretty much like this: I've been privy to information that I shouldn't have. Okay, I've been privy to information that I should not have. And I will leave it at that, okay? So we'll go ahead and get this thing started. So, you know, smash the like button on the way in and the way out. You know, we're going to have, of course, we're going to have the people who say they hate this channel. They're going to come in and they're going to do their job. So We're going to counter them by being proactive. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start. So, the PFL tournament is starting. Okay? The PFL tournament is starting, and it's not a hot topic, but it is because these $1 million paydays are going down. Okay, it's $1 million payday to the winner. Now, this is a huge purse in a non UFC organization. This is huge. And I think with this tournament, I think the PFL, they're going to start something. And I'm going to tell you why I appreciate the PFL. I appreciate the PFL because they're willing to give the bigger women, some shine. I appreciate the PFL for that. Because I feel like the big women, the coach loves big, tall Amazon women. Guys, that's my Achilles heel. It just is. And me covering this lightweight tournament, man, I'm in heaven. I'm just being honest with you. I'm in heaven. Okay? A lot of dudes don't like big, tall Amazon women. Like, dudes don't like that. Dudes don't like a little, woman with a little bit of size on them. Dudes hate that, but I don't. I don't hate that at all. Because if they coming in at 155, they walk around at about 180. Man, them jokers, man. They might have a little pudge around, but that's okay. The coach don't care about a little bit of pudge. I don't care nothing about that, okay? So I can appreciate them giving the bigger women the shine. And I even think the PFL, man, they got the money. I wouldn't even doubt if they do women's heavyweight. And that'll be good if the heavyweight women can get some shine. The PFL, I think, though, their problem right now is that they've got to really put a stable roster. I feel like the only person they got on the roster is Kayla Harrison. Everybody else they sign into these like deals, and they're not really, giving them like long-term contracts. I think that's the problem with the PFL. Like Josette Cotton, I come to find out it was just a one-fight thing. It was just one fight. That's it. Because they don't have her in this tournament, which I was kind of shocked that they didn't put her in this tournament. I'm really shocked that Josette Cotton was not in the tournament. Because, Josette probably would have helped sell the fight. The girl can trash talk. I like Josette. I like Josette Cotton, and, she's a smart girl. She had a couple of run-ins with the law back in the day, but Josette Cotton I think she's what this tournament needed. And unfortunately, it's just, they didn't pick her for whatever reason. But I think that's the PFL's problem. They don't like that. Nobody's with a long-term contract except Kayla Harrison. And, like Sarah Kaufman, from what I understand, I don't even think that's a long-term contract. I just think they signed her for this tournament. They did. Sarah Kaufman signed up for this tournament. She's in this tournament, and that's just how it is. But the thing of it is, man, I feel like Kayla Harrison I think that she's been set up to succeed in this tournament. And I even said that in my video. I said it in the video that I think she's really been set up to succeed. And the reason for me saying this is that the first opponent that she gets, man, Kayla Harrison gets Svetlana. I can't say that name. Svetlana Kalyatova. She gets Kalyatova. Okay, Kalyatova. She's 2-0. She's 2-0 in MMA. She can strike. She's got good striking. Her stand-up is very good. The problem with Kalyatova is that she's green. She's green. And Kayla Harrison, yeah, she's still MMA green, but Kayla Harrison, she's at American Top Team. Svetlana Kalyatova, she's not getting that kind of training. Okay, she's not getting that kind of training. What the hell? Svetlana Kalyatova, she's got decent takedown defense. Her takedown defense is decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. And her striking, though, now her striking, her stand-up is good. I like her stand-up, but her cardio and her gas tank is just not good. Folks, that's just what it is. That's just the way that is, okay? Her cardio isn't very good. And, with Kayla Harrison got an infinite cardio tank. Kayla Harrison can go, okay? And I think Kayla Harrison will be a dummy to try to stand with this girl. She'd be stupid. Because, I heard Kayla Harrison saying that, I really want to test my stand-up, okay? I really want to test my stand-up. And, I just don't think that, Svetlana Kalyatova is the person to test your stand-up with. Because Svetlana Kalyatova, she got a one-hitter quitter. She do. This girl got a one-hitter quitter. Hands down, bar none, she's got a one-hitter quitter. And if she hits you with it, you're going to quit. It's just what it is. If she hits you with the one-hitter quitter, you will quit. Okay? You'll quit.
I don't know, man. I look at this matchup and I'm like, yeah, Kayla Harrison got it made. Now you look at Sarah Kaufman. Let's everybody look at Sarah. Who she got to fight? Sarah Kaufman get to fight Morgan Freer, and y'all don't know who Morgan Freer is. Morgan Freer crazy as hell, man. I'm being real with y'all, man. Morgan Freer is a savage, and I'm just gonna be honest, man. I think this is a tough matchup for Sarah, and it's a possibility Sarah could lose this fight, y'all. Like there's a chance that Sarah Kaufman could win this match, could lose this matchup. I think I got Sarah Kaufman winning the matchup. Okay, I got Sarah Kaufman winning this fight, but I just think that, whew, how do I say this? I think they put Sarah Kaufman in there with somebody who could be a threat, and they put Kayla Harrison in there with this person who's not much of a threat. Okay, good morning to the underrated darkness. Don't have a lot of people in this morning. I know Trail Boxing Talk is still on, but thank you for coming in, and thank you for coming in. Thanks for the support. Always support your channel. You know what it is. We gotta support. As black men, we gotta support each other, man. We got to. But I look at it like this, man. I say this, and I say this with all honesty. Sarah Kaufman can win this fight. I think she's more experienced than Morgan Freer. I think that stylistically, I think that she's a better fighter than Morgan Freer. But Morgan Freer is very physical. And then two, Sarah Kaufman, she's been fighting. Okay, Sarah Kaufman been fighting at lower weight classes, y'all. She's been fighting at bantamweight and featherweight. Sarah Kaufman hadn't really been fighting at a lightweight. So now I wonder how this is going to translate. Morgan Freer is a big girl. She big. She big, man. She hella big. And I don't know how Sarah Kaufman going to deal with the size of Morgan Freer. Morgan Freer ground and pound. Morgan Freer knocking you the hell out. She going to knock you out. Morgan Freer don't let the fight go to the cards. Every fight that she's been in, it's been a finish. Or, every fight that she's won has been a finish. She not letting that card go to the judge's decision. She refused, and Morgan Freer got some of the best ground and pound in MMA that I've ever seen. And people, they try to get Morgan Freer up off of him. They can't do it, man. People be trying to, buck their way out of it. It's just what it is, man. It's what it is. My man No Filter MMA in the building. No Filter MMA. We're trying to get out here. We're grinding, y'all. But again, me, No Filter, full-time MMA. We're on the YouTube list, and what it is that they're not allowing our channels to grow. So we all need you guys to share the videos, guys. We need y'all to share these videos because YouTube, they're not allowing us to grow. They're just not allowing it. And I understand the algorithm, man. When people, they said, because YouTube said, and I remember they said this, they got a robot that's unsubbing people. They said it, that people that they've been inactive for like a few weeks or whatever. And you don't know, people go inactive for YouTube for a few weeks and then they come back, But YouTube, I guess if they just people there on your account, they think it's spam, and then they unsub people. They do it. They're doing that, okay? They're doing that to our channels, and it's their attempt to keep smaller channels from trying to grow. Because me and Full Time, realistically, man, we should have already been at 10,000 subscribers now. We should have, but I don't know what's going on with this company, man. It's like they take a shit on the small creators who are very loyal and that want to do work, but it's the huge bigger channels. They can do what they want to do, They can do what they want to do. And I'm sorry if this went to a side tangent, but we are small MMA channels. We're trying to compete with the likes of the Luke Thomases, the Area Hawanis. We're trying to compete with that, and we're having a hard time because YouTube not putting our videos out like that. And the recommended feed, they don't do that. I don't have any channel strikes. I don't have copyright strikes. I don't have any of that. But BJ don't have those either. But it's hard for us to grow. So if you see us, man, you see BJ, you see myself, you see Full Time, man, just hey, even if all of y'all share one video that you like, it don't even have to be all the videos, just one video that you like a week. Share a video, and you'll help us grow. You'll help us grow and beat this system, this juggernaut called YouTube. But okay, but BJ, yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. I'm really nervous about this fight for Sarah Kaufman. I just think Morgan Freer is huge, man. And Morgan Freer walking around at about 175, man. That's a big ass girl. But I don't blame, okay? I don't blame. I don't blame, man. I don't blame Sarah Kaufman for getting into this contest. I don't blame it. Okay? I don't blame it. Um, I blame because she need the money. I mean, guys, I'm gonna be real. Sarah Kaufman not rich. These fighters, they not rich. $1 million, you'll fight somebody bigger than you for $1 million. I sure would. I know I would. Yeah, Stamina the robot. Yeah, man, the robot. See, Channel MMA with Jay. She's been inactive, not you. See, it's like when you put up videos. So, okay, this is how it works. So, let's say I put out a video, right? Let's say if you taking a 2-week vacation from the internet. Now I put out a video. I done put out 10 videos in that 2-week time, and you ain't watched any of them. Well, the robot will just think that you spam, and they think that you inactive. They'll just unsub you. That's what they do. That's what it's been doing to us anyway. That's what me and Full Time. That's what we've been experiencing. And it's been people who've been subbed to me for years now. They're being unsubbed, and then I'll get an email, Coach. I don't know. I've been unsubbed to you for 2 months, and I never unsubbed from you. Like hell, 78 Sports TV was unsubbed to me. He been subbed to me for 3 or 4 years, and they unsubbed him. And when he figured it out, he unsubbed, he subbed again. But it's like, okay, damn. Yeah, yeah. So that's what it is, man. They got a bot, man, that's going around, and now the bot is going around, and he unmonetizing people. Like, the bot demonetized this channel. I can get it back. I just got to delete like a lot of videos. It done just been too lazy to do it. Some of the videos are good videos. Some of the videos, yeah, I was trolling and being mean, and I'll delete those videos. But the videos that they say, hey, I'm reusing content, I really don't. I actually put a picture up and I talk over the picture. That's what I do on my videos most of the time. Now maybe the film study videos, okay, maybe those, yeah, they could probably say that I reuse content, with the film study videos. But the other videos, no, they can't say that. I'm not reusing any videos, okay? Or, even when I do like intro videos, I probably may have to get rid of all my intro videos. That's fine. I can do that too. I don't have an issue with that. But my film study videos, I don't want to take those down because I put a lot of time and work into those film studies. And I think people need to be allowed to do stuff like that. If the UFC don't have a problem with my film study videos, then why should YouTube have a problem with that? The UFC don't have a problem with it. The UFC, they bagged off of going after all these channels that use some of their materials, because Roger told me. And they doing that because it's actually free publicity. So if I take a UFC video and if I just edit it and then I talk over the video as commentary, I can use that. I can use that material. It's fair use. I can use it. But I'm doing it for educational purposes. I'm teaching people about fighting. And the UFC, they have no issues with that. Hell, I had somebody from the UFC actually watched a film study. I had one of them watch it, and they liked it. They were really impressed. But you know what I did though? I called them and I asked them. I said, hey, I'm a YouTuber, and I want to use some of your film study clips. I want to use some of your clips for educational film study. Can I do that? And they said, we don't have, well, they sent me to 3 other people, but then when I got to the guy I needed, he said, I don't have a problem with that. He goes, I mean, you're not uploading whole fights, are you? I said, no, I'm just uploading like maybe 5-second clips. 5-second clips, and I'm explaining, what a fighter is doing well. Man, they said go for it. It's free publicity. But anyway, let's get back to talking about the fight game. So, we talked about how Kayla Harrison has an opponent that she's set up to win. Okay, she's fighting against 2-0 Svetlana Kalyatova. I mean, guys, let's just be real. Kayla Harrison is going to beat this girl. And I tried to actually reach out to interview Svetlana Kalyatova. I tried to, but her English probably isn't that good. She's a big girl though. Now this girl's big, and I think Svetlana is bigger than Kayla Harrison. I think she is. But with all that being said, she's not going to be able to stop takedowns from Kayla Harrison. She's not going to be able to do it. If she does, I'll be shocked. But I don't think she's going to be able to do it. And also, too, I question her gas tank. Next, I talked about Sarah Kaufman, how Sarah Kaufman did not get an easy opponent. She didn't get an easy opponent. Morgan Freer she ruthless. She ruthless, and she's bigger than Sarah Kaufman, naturally. So I worry about the size. I think Sarah Kaufman is more skillful than Morgan Freer. I think she's much more skillful, but Sometimes you can be skillful, but if you can't deal with the size, and I'm gonna give y'all an example. When Antonina Shevchenko fought Claire Baxter, she fought big ass Claire Baxter in a Muay Thai matchup. Claire Baxter was giving Antonina problems. Antonina had to actually come out and use a lot of her skill set. She had to, man, or she could have got beat. The good thing though that Claire Baxter wasn't skilled, man. It's just she was big and she was imposing her will on Antonina, and Antonina had to do what she had to do to get the win, man. And she had to get. And the reason why Antonina took that damn fight in the first place is because nobody else would fight her. But guys, when people say weight don't matter, weight matters. Ask Jessica Andrade, who tried to be a bantamweight, and why Jessica Andrade now is back at strawweight. Trust me, weight matters. In fighting, weight matters. 10, 20 pounds is a huge hell of a difference. I think Sarah Kaufman got her work cut out for her, and the road not going to be easy. And even if Sarah Kaufman get past Morgan Freer, we got to hope that she don't take a lot of damage. And see, this is another thing where I think Kayla Harrison ass is set up to be victorious. Because, they got to do this, man. They got to fight this tournament. This is a one-day tournament, I think. Or something to the extent. Somebody in the comment section correct me if I'm wrong. But I think they got a short turnaround when they fight. They got a very, very short turnaround. So Kayla Harrison get an opponent that she should be able to beat easily. Sarah Kaufman don't get an opponent that's going to be very easy. Morgan Freer, she's physical. And when you fight them physical opponents, man, they wear on you. They do damage to you. We don't know how Sarah Kaufman going to be. We don't know how she going to be after the fight's over. I mean, I know Kayla Harrison ain't going to take no damn damage, y'all. She's not going to take a lot of damage from Svetlana Kalyatova. Come on, folks. Damn. I mean, can the PFL be any more, transparent? Oh, this is what we finna do. That's just what it is. I mean, do I want to see Kaufman and Harrison? I want to see the fight, man. I want to see the fight. Thing of it is, though, I just don't know how Sarah Kaufman going to deal with the size, man. I just don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm really, really worried about the size differential. It's got me worried to the point I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know how Sarah gonna do it. And she'll probably, I pick her to beat Morgan Freer. I pick her to win. But then after that, okay, now what? Now what? Okay, how much damage is she gonna take? How much damage is she really gonna take? And what if Morgan Freer loses? I mean, what if she wins? Okay, well now you got the bigger person who win, but the bigger person, she ain't the most skillful. So Kayla Harrison got it made. Guys, she do. Now let's talk about the next fight. Roberta Samad versus Larissa Pacheco. Okay, Larissa Pacheco to me is another undersized lightweight. Larissa Pacheco been fighting. She's fought at bantamweight. She's fought at featherweight. I think this might be a first go round for her at lightweight. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. If I am wrong, I apologize. Y'all know I do. Larissa Pacheco is 24 years old, though. I got a lot of respect for Larissa Pacheco. Larissa Pacheco was taking smoke early when she was in her early 20s. Larissa Pacheco was taking all the smoke, man. She was getting smoke from everybody. And she's 11-2 at 24 years old. That's impressive. I definitely think she's more skillful than Roberta Samad. But Roberta Samad is physical and she is dangerous, and Roberta Samad is a finisher. She's a knockout artist. Larissa Pacheco is a finisher. Larissa is more of a submission artist, okay? And when you have a submission artist versus an aggressive person, I always give the edge to the submission artist, because people who do submissions, they're patient and they look for openings. People who are aggressive, they don't look for openings, they just want to do damage. And I think in this aspect, I would go with the submission person. But Roberta Samad is just a whole nother level of physical, man. And I don't know if Larissa Pacheco is going to be able to overcome the physicality. I don't know. I don't think she'll be able to do it. I don't think Larissa Pacheco is going to be able to overcome this physicality. Now, one thing that Larissa Pacheco got working for her, that Roberta Samad been inactive for 4 years. The last fight that she had was against Julia Budd. That's the last fight she had. She had a fight with Julia Budd and lost. And she was supposed to fight Ediane Gomez, but the fight got canceled. And I think Ediane Gomez got hurt or whatever. I think Ediane Gomez got hurt. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, man. Roberta Samad is very dangerous, man, and she knocking them out. She knocking these women out. You ain't going the distance with Roberta Samad. You might as well forget it. And I think that Roberta Samad is going to win the fight, and I think she's going to win it by knockout. The PFL tournament starts on May the 9th. Okay, that's when the PFL tournament starts. I I, I think Roberta Samad is knocking her out, man. Larissa Pacheco, she good, man. She young, she hungry. I like Larissa Pacheco. I just think, man, it sucks for Larissa Pacheco because she really is good. She is good. But companies like the UFC, they're not going to give her an opportunity. And then, I told you guys the problem that I had with the PFL, and I'm going to go back into that because I know y'all ain't going to go back and rewatch what I said. The PFL, it seems like to me looking from the outside in, the only person that they've signed to a long-term contract is Kayla Harrison. I feel like everybody else, they getting these like one-fight deals here and there. Like, poor Brittany Elkin. Brittany Elkin was a sacrifice. Brittany Elkin went in there and she got her ass whooped, man. I'm talking about Brittany Elkin got her ass whooped, and she don't even get a long-term contract to even show. That's what pissed you off. Sarah Kaufman, they not signing her to no long-term contract. They just using her for this tournament. Hell, and these fighters other than Kayla Harrison, they got to go through hell to get these long-term contracts with the PFL. I think they do. I think they got to go through hell to get these long-term contracts that's needed in order to be successful. Kayla Harrison got that. I'm gonna tell you though what would have worked. I'm gonna tell you what really would have worked. Chris Cyborg should have been in this tournament. See, Chris Cyborg so caught up in the UFC politics, man, that it's not gonna happen. The UFC, they gonna pay to keep Chris Cyborg on, but do you not know how good this tournament would have been? This tournament would have sold, and all of these ladies could have got some shine. We got fighters that can fight each other. Chris Cyborg don't have to weight drain down to 145. She don't have to weight drain to get to the weight anymore. If she fought at 155, Chris Cyborg is very dangerous and deadly at 155. She's very dangerous and deadly at 155 pounds. She's fought there before. Chris Cyborg has fought at 155 pounds before, okay? She walked around at about 175. Chris Cyborg is just what this tournament needed. See, I see in this tournament, I see Kayla Harrison, who get an easy opponent. And then there are a lot of people that don't have the skill. Sarah Kaufman got the skill, but Sarah Kaufman don't have the size, okay, to deal with the big girls. So, see, the PFL, they did a good job of really like making a way for Kayla Harrison to not walk on mine path, to walk around the mines. They did a good job of letting it known that Kayla Harrison can walk past the minefield and don't have to walk on top of the minefield. Seriously. That's what they did for Kayla Harrison as. And you know what? I think it's really a way to try to turn Kayla Harrison into a draw. See, guys, you got to understand. Okay, see, you got to understand what's happening in the mind of Coach Shelton Harrison. I understand what's going on with PFL. Trust me, I do. I understand what's going on with them completely because they want this girl to be a draw. She's not a draw. Nobody really knows who the hell Kayla Harrison is, and they'll try to tell you that everybody know who Kayla Harrison is. Nobody knows who the hell Kayla Harrison is in the MMA world. Maybe in the judo world, but who the hell looking at judo matches? I mean, no damn body looking at no damn judo matches. And the Olympics only come around four times. I mean, once every 4 years. Ain't nobody checking for Kayla Harrison out here like that. So what does the PFL do? What is their solution to get a draw? To make Kayla Harrison a draw? They come up with this PFL tournament, okay? They come up with it, and they give Kayla Harrison opponents that, hey, she match up well against. They give her people that she can walk through. They give her these people, And I give her credit. I give her credit for Josette Cotton. Josette Cotton is a huge win on your resume. That's a good win. That's it. All she got is Josette Cotton, okay? So they give all these people, they put Sarah Kaufman in here with somebody who could possibly beat her. And, of course, if Morgan Freer wins, Morgan Freer more than likely won't beat Kayla Harrison. She ain't going to beat her. She not, man. I mean, the judo of Kayla Harrison is very strong, man. And it's going to take an above-level athlete, man, to defeat Kayla Harrison. Like a Chris Cyborg would beat Kayla Harrison, in my opinion. Chris Cyborg would win. Chris Cyborg would beat Kayla Harrison. She would do it. But, thing of it is, though, there's no chance in hell of Chris Cyborg going to the PFL. It's just not going to happen. Okay? We ain't going to see it. So now you got all these opponents, and let's talk about the last fight. Let's talk about Janaya Fabian versus Bobby Joe Dazio. Okay, Janaya Fabian, I like her. She good in Muay Thai, man. Janaya Fabian will beat the hell out of you in a Muay Thai matchup. I'm not very confident with her in MMA. I'm just not. I feel like she's a Muay Thai practitioner that she's put into the octagon. That's what it is. She reminds me of Jermaine Durandame. And the only thing is, Jermaine Durandame got good takedown defense, no ground. Jermaine don't have a ground game, but Jermaine can stop you from taking her down. She can stop you. Okay? I don't know, y'all. Bobby Joe Dazio, you know what? No, Dalzio, sorry. She's had some MMA experience. She's had about 5 fights. And I just think that Bobby Joe Dazio is going to win this fight. See, people got to understand that MMA, kickboxing, Muay Thai, they're all different sports. See, you can do something in kickboxing, it ain't going to work in the octagon. You can do something in Muay Thai. More than likely, it's not going to work in the octagon. You can do something in judo. A lot of times it ain't going to work in the octagon. But the thing of it is, though, you have to be very smart in the octagon. You have to be very smart. You have to understand how to use your strengths within the octagon. Like, there are a lot of things that Kayla Harrison can't do. She can't do in the octagon that she can do in judo. Like, you know, those submissions, when she started fighting like top tier opponents, when she started really fighting decent opponents, okay? When she started fighting decent opponents like on her level, you know, those submissions, that stuff gonna go down. It's gonna go down because in the octagon, you can't submit people like you can in judo. It's not gonna work. In judo, you don't have a cage. You don't have a cage to help, to work your way against, to work your way out of submit. You know, the cage is a helpful thing from keeping you from getting knocked out or submitted. Okay, you don't have a cage. And then two, you're wearing a gi. In MMA, you don't have on the gi. So now you got to use, you got to deal with people's body sweat. And sweat, when a person sweat, you can't submit. It's harder to submit people in the third round than it is the first and second round because they sweating. That's why they have to wear a gi, man, to stop you. Like you can submit with a gi on. I mean, you can submit with a gi on. It's easier because of the sweat. Okay, so now here comes Janaya Fabian. Okay, Muay Thai practitioner. She just beat the hell out of Charmaine Tweet about 8 months ago in Muay Thai. But I think if the fight would have been MMA, I think Charmaine Tweet probably could have won the fight. This is a matchup where I think Bobby Joe Dalzio, I think she'll win the fight. I think Bobby Joe can beat Janaya Fabian. I think she will. If Janaya win the fight, I'll be happy because I like Janaya Fabian. Okay? I like Janaya Fabian. I just don't think she's very MMA ready right now. I just don't think she's ready. And J500, yeah, man, we want to see her fight Kaufman, and I'm going to go back, man, just for you, because I know some of y'all just getting in when I start really getting good. The thing of it is, man, we want to see Sarah Kaufman versus Kayla Harrison. I think it's more of a matchup. I think in this situation, I just think Sarah Kaufman got to deal with size, y'all. And I think the size is going to be a huge factor. Like Ronda Rousey, when she beat Sarah Kaufman, Ronda Rousey came in big, man, real big. And Ronda Rousey made quick work out of Sarah Kaufman. She made easy work out of Kaufman. Okay? There's a size thing that I think Sarah Kaufman is dealing with. Okay? It's a size differential. And, outside of Valentina Shevchenko, the fights that Sarah Kaufman, to me, lost, it wasn't because she wasn't more technical and more skillful. It's because of the size and strength level. And I just think Kayla Harrison is big and strong compared to Sarah Kaufman. Sarah Kaufman is a big, strong girl. But I just think Kayla Harrison is bigger and stronger. Could Sarah Kaufman win the fight? Yeah. I think Sarah Kaufman got more skill set. The thing of it is, man, it's just being able to keep Kayla Harrison from taking you to the octagon mat. That's it. If Kayla Harrison can't take you down, she can't win, y'all. And I want y'all to know that if she can't take you down, she can't beat you. She won't beat you. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Okay. So now we keep on going. Okay, we'll talk. But that's my thoughts on the PFL tournament. That's my thoughts on it. I really, man, whew, man. I don't know. I think this is a whole farce for Kayla Harrison for her to win. And then if Sarah Kaufman is victorious against Morgan Freer, that was a tough fight. So who's gonna have more damage? Sarah Kaufman or Kayla Harrison? Sarah Kaufman gonna have more damage, man. She's gonna have more damage. She's fighting against a bigger, stronger opponent. So and I think the fight, they're gonna fight some rounds. They're gonna fight some rounds, man. Kayla Harrison gonna coast through it. I mean, you got Larissa Pacheco and Roberta Samad. They got a tough matchup. I think, to be honest, you want me to tell you who I think is probably more suitable to deal with Kayla Harrison? I think it's Roberta Samad. I think Roberta Samad is more suitable to deal with Kayla Harrison. Because number one, she got the size. She's not going to be intimidated by the size. And two, okay, her ground game is good. Her takedown defense is decent. I don't think Kayla Harrison will have an easy time getting Roberta Samad to the ground. Okay, it's going to be tough. Out of all these fighters that I think can deal with Kayla Harrison, you would think I say Sarah Kaufman. No, I say Roberta Samad. I say Roberta Samad has the best chance of winning this tournament or beating Kayla Harrison. But this is the PFL's. This is their big push to push Kayla Harrison. This is their push. Because didn't nobody really watch her ass on regular TV. We didn't watch Sarah. Look, us hardcore fans watch Kayla Harrison. But ain't nobody checking for her. Don't let people lie to you. Don't let people say, oh man, she's a draw. She not a draw. Look, this girl got 135,000 viewers on regular TV. That ain't no damn draw, okay? That ain't no draw. People like Chris Cyborg and Holly Holm doing more numbers than that than pay-per-view. Okay, you got fighters who can do more pay-per-view buys than 135,000 views on regular TV. Kayla Harrison ain't no star. She's not a star. And unfortunately, she's not going to become a star. Like, even after this $1 million tournament, she's not going to be a star. You got to get some names on your resume. You got to get people in the octagon with you that people know. And unfortunately, nobody knows about these 155 pounders. Now, I think what Kayla Harrison is doing is a good thing. She's trying to usher in the heavier weight classes. And I think these heavy weight classes are needed, man. See, you got companies like the UFC. They just too stupid to see the money in this. Because you got a lot of insecure dudes. And I'm going to be real with y'all right now. You got a lot of insecure dudes. Very insecure. They wouldn't know what to do with an Amazon woman. They wouldn't know. They don't know what to do with a big and beautiful woman. So they're insecure. So they like these little small women. They like these little small, teeny, tiny women. They like to see them fight. Whatever kind of fantasies that these guys have, they love it. But they'll trash talk the big women. They'll trash talk these big women and say that nobody want to see them fight. Nobody want to do this. Nobody want to do that. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's same thing, man. And the UFC, they got that mindset. They don't want to see, larger women fight. It's bad for business. The thick women, the big thick women can't catch a break. They just can't catch a break. But the 155-pound, the lightweight tournament, it was needed, y'all. They also need a women's 170. They also need a women's heavyweight. Okay? They do. Willetta Reigns, I don't even care about Ho Rogan. Ho Rogan is a hoe. He's an all the way hoe. Okay? Forget, Ho Rogan don't get a name, OG. Ho Rogan don't get a name. Damn Ho Rogan. Okay? Damn Ho Rogan. Yeah, he gonna hype up Kayla Harrison because he think that, that's Ronda Rousey 2.0, but Kayla Harrison gonna get stopped, man. I'm telling y'all, an opponent, they gonna get to her, man. They gonna get to her. They gonna get to Kayla Harrison, and I'm gonna tell you, the person on this list is Roberta Samad. That's the one who I think got the physicality to deal with a Kayla Harrison, okay? I think Sarah Kaufman got the skill set to deal with a Kayla Harrison. I just don't think she got the size and physicality to deal with a Kayla Harrison. So that's my thoughts. Okay, I'm going to talk real quick on Antonina and Roxanne because I got about 25 minutes left. Antonina Shevchenko, Roxanne Modafferi. Guys, hot dog, y'all. I tell y'all what, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I just think it's too many people, okay? What you say, BJ? Oh, Ho Rogan said Ronda had elite level striking when it, man. Yeah, well, that's what Ho Rogan say. I don't take everything Ho Rogan say. Man, matter of fact, forget Ho Rogan. Ho Rogan don't get a name. That whole Planet of the Apes, I'm done with Ho Rogan. I'm done with Ho Rogan. That's right. He don't get a name. He don't get a name on this channel. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. He's gonna remain. He's gonna remain Ho Rogan. Yeah, you know, he is what it is. I don't care nothing about Ho Rogan. But I tell y'all what though, he gonna hype Kayla Harrison up. He gonna do it, and then when Kayla Harrison get knocked the hell out, then he gonna backtrack. You know, just like he abandoned ship with Ronda Rousey. Y'all see how fast Ho Rogan got off Ronda Rousey bandwagon when she got head kicked? See that? Ho Rogan got off Ronda Rousey bandwagon real quick. Can't trust him. Can't trust Ho Rogan, BJ. Can't trust him. Cannot trust him at all. Gosh. But, you know, Antonina Shevchenko, Roxanne Modafferi. God, dog. Oh, boy. Listen, man. I've been watching videos, man. And I watch videos and look at Antonina Shevchenko versus Roxanne Modafferi. And you got people actually calling Antonina a hype job. And not just on my channel. I'm talking about on other channels. And I'm looking in the comment thread and I'm like, man. Oh, man. And, you know, people actually saying that Roxanne is going to beat Antonina. Wow. Okay. Wow. Damnest thing I ever heard, y'all. Antonina gonna beat, Roxanne Modafferi is gonna beat Antonina Shevchenko. Where do I start with this? Where do I start? Let's say this. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. How about if I say that? It's not gonna happen. Antonina Shevchenko is going to beat the wheels off of Roxanne Modafferi. Guys, we know this. Okay, we all know this. This is nothing new, okay? Roxanne Modafferi giving these stupid interviews because, you know, she's stupid. And, you know, as Antonina's in game and... God, no. You look at some of how she sparred, man, how she punched, man. She ain't changed. And you know what? Her trainers, gosh, man. These trainers, somebody need to tell her, man. Somebody need to tell her. Look, and I'm looking at videos of her now, and ain't nobody really, you know, talking about, you know, her training. Ain't nobody really trying to help fix some of her corrections, man. This girl, she duck her head down and she throw punches. What the? Antonina gonna see that? Sorry, PG-13 channel. Antonina gonna see that from a mile away. Okay. She gonna see it. I don't think she evolved. Me personally, I just don't think she evolved. She's a nice person, very nice person. I just don't think she beating Antonina. She gonna get her ass whooped. Yeah. But there's some people that think, you know, Roxanne can win this fight. You know, the majority of the people though, you know, they say, you know, they say, some people say Antonina win, but there's some people that really think that Roxy gonna win the fight. Oh. What? Come on, y'all. Antonina ain't losing to no damn Roxanne Modafferi, man. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Damn. This. You know, that was the best joke I heard, though, man. And I think maybe the guy was playing with me. I don't know. Or maybe some of them guys were just... who knows, man? Who knows? Roxanne Modafferi. God, dog. Oh, God. I don't even want to talk about this for long. Let's just get off of that. I'm finna go back over to Jessica and Rose. Man, look. Jessica and Rose. I'm still laughing about Roxanne though. All right, Jessica Andrade, Rose Namajunas. Oh God, people on the internet. People on the internet. Did y'all really think that Rose was gonna duck Jessica Andrade? Like people really was running around here spreading these lies that Rose is ducking Jessica when Rose had a neck injury. I mean, people crazy, man. People crazy. People are crazy, man. And they'll believe anything somebody say online, y'all. Do y'all know that? People will believe anything somebody say to you online. Like somebody can tell you that they're a pimp or they're a multi-millionaire, man. And people believe it. Like guys will say, man, they'll talk junk and they'll say, hey man, your channel is trash. Okay. Well, do you have a job? Or I mean, where are you working at? Or I asked them, no, they'll say, man, your channel trash. I'm like, okay. Well, you listening to it, you must like it. I don't like it. I don't like your channel. Your channel sucks. I say, yeah, well, it's better than your channel. Oh, well, I'm rich. I don't need a channel. I don't have to come on here on YouTube and do YouTube videos. I'm rich. I got a good job and a good woman. Okay, so you got a great job. You got all this money. But you on YouTube trolling me on YouTube. Come on, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. And I laugh at some of these guys because some of these guys, now Rose is what? Rose probably a millionaire. Jessica Andrade, I know she ain't no millionaire, but these people done been on national TV. These people recognized by lots and lots of fans, and then you got some guy who, oh well, she ducking. No, she not. Rose had a bad neck injury. You don't jump back up in there. You don't jump back in the octagon after having like a neck injury that severe. You just don't do that, man. Isn't that something though? How people are though, man. Isn't that something? People are a trip. Like you really thought that Rose was ducking Jessica. Mind you, okay, people thought she was ducking Claudia Gadelha. Oh, okay. Mind you, though, his video and his interviews out there were Rose calling out Claudia. Calling out, and Rose even said herself that the UFC would not make the matchup. But it's all Rose Namajunas' fault. Rose is just ducking Jessica because she's scared. Y'all know how that sound. No, you want me to tell you who really ducked somebody that we can really say was scared? Was Nico Montano. Now, Nico Montano ducked Valentina. That was a whole duck. Megan Anderson, okay? Megan Anderson ducked Chris Cyborg. We know that was a whole duck. That duck was so evident. It was right there in our face, and I'm saying, what you gonna do with it? I mean, she got ducked right there, right then and there. What you gonna? Those are ducks. Those are legitimate ducks. And I can even say Jessica I ducked Valentina Shevchenko in February. I can say Jessica I with her footprint face. Sorry. I can say she ducked, okay? She ducked Valentina in February. Talking about she got mental problems and she need more time to get herself together and all this other hot mess. Why is it the people that duck fights, they can make demands? So now Valentina got to wait to beat her up in June. June the 8th is when that fight going down, y'all. So the people who duck people, they get to make demands. It's the damnedest thing I ever seen, y'all. The damnedest thing I ever seen in the UFC. Duckers get to make their damn demands. But you know what? Rose Namajunas, she's not a ducker. She's not ducking phase out here. Rose says she want all the smoke. Rose Namajunas is young, man. She young. I'm going to tell you, these young 20-somethings, I keep telling y'all about these young 20-something-year-olds, man. They want all the smoke. And I found it hard to believe, man, that Rose Namajunas would legitimately want to duck Jessica Andrade. Okay, first of all, people saying she ducking Claudia. I'm like, how she duck Claudia when she want to fight the person who beat Claudia's ass? How you going to explain that? See, it don't make sense with people online. People online are stupid. Like, you got people online now. You remember people online that trying to make up this false story that John Jones and Holly Holm got something going on, and the reason why Holly Holm's husband left her is because of, Holly was having an affair with John Jones. Like, people make this shit up. People make this stuff up. People legitimately make this stuff up, y'all. I can't make this up. But people in the MMA world, they make this stuff up. And then they go with it. But they talk about me, though. Oh, they love talking about Coach Sheldon Harrison. They love talking about Coach Shelton Harrison biased. I can't stand him. I hate his channel. They love saying that about me. But guess what? These same people swear up and down they love somebody. They love Holly Holm. They love, man, and they sitting here coming out with this crap. But that's my fault. All that my fault. All of that. You know, I'm just such a bad guy. These people, man, they hypocrites, man. These are hypocrites if they ever seen it. And it's some guy behind a computer screen, man. It's some guy that's sitting behind his computer screen, you know, saying whatever, you know. But then they don't like to get called out. They like to call me out, but they don't call themselves out. It's just stupid. People make up everything, man. And they still going with this narrative that Rose is scared. Even though Rose the fight's already signed, sealed, and it's booked. The fight's booked, okay? Okay? It's fight's booked, but Rose still scared. I don't get it. Okay, the OG Willetta Rain says all Rose has to do is keep Andrade at the end of her jab and keep using the teeth kick in the stomach. Yeah, she can do it. Keep Jessica at a range. Jessica can't fight at a range. You know, but Jessica do got a chance to win, though. I'm telling you. Jessica also has a one-hitter quitter. And let me tell you, y'all better remember Karolina Kowalkiewicz. You better remember Kowalkiewicz. If you guys forget Kowalkiewicz, I don't know what to tell y'all. Nico finna call out somebody. She finna call out them spirits. She finna call that spirit to give us some damn courage. That's what she finna do. Nico needs some courage, man. She need to call upon her ancestors. Give us some damn courage, man, because Nico Montano, man. You know what, BJ? Nico, man, Nico had you in her back pocket, bruh. You would support Nico heavy, and then she do this to you. Hey, man, I wouldn't even take nothing Nico say no more, BJ. Look, man, Nico owe you an interview. You need to reach out to Nico, coach, and you need to demand that damn interview from Nico, man. Nico Montano owe you a damn interview, bruh. All the backlash you took, man, for trying to defend her, man, and she do this, the least that they can do is give you a damn interview. And they don't give you an interview, bruh. I don't know what to tell you, man. I wouldn't support them. I wouldn't support them, man. Nico Montano, dude, you need to reach back out to them. Okay? Reach back out. Okay? And you see what I'm saying, BJ? See what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something, man. And BJ, I know I know I'm probably about 10 years older than you, maybe 12 years, man. But I'm going to tell you what I learned, man. I'm going to tell you what I learned, BJ, with these fighters. It's certain fighters that fuck with you and certain fighters that just won't, man. They come up with every lie. Like, I used to support Sarge Eubanks. I even interviewed Sarge one time. And I reached back out to her and said, yo, hey, Sarge, let me get your thoughts on a couple of things. Let me get you for about 10, 15 minutes. Sarge told me, yo, my manager handled all that. So when I tried to talk to Sarge's manager, you know, it was silence. Okay? Oh, no, I'm not 50 years old, BJ. No, I'm less than that. Finna be 42. But listen, it was silence, man. And so I said, Sarge, your manager not responding to me. And so you can see what Sarge can see the text messages that I was sending. You can see I got on my phone. You can see the text messages, okay? You know, you can definitely see them. And so I know she read them, and I know she read all of it. And I know, you know, and Roger was telling me that, you know, sometimes managers, when they get requests from YouTubers, they say no. And he told me that. And I'm like, yo, that makes sense, man. Because a lot of the managers, they don't respond to the calls. They don't respond to none of that, man. They don't respond to none of that. And so, you know, when I figured that out, I stopped supporting Sarge. Man, damn Sarge. Let Sarge Eubanks deal with her 9,000 Instagram followers. She ain't got no more support than she had. Nope. I ain't, nah, man. And, you know, Sarge, you know, I support black fighters. I support them. I can't support Sarge. Just like I won't support Terrence Crawford. Because when you treat media like this, YouTube media, and especially me, I'm black media, and when you treat me like that, and then, you know, you know me, you know I've already interviewed with you, you know that I would support you wholeheartedly, then no, I'm not finna support you. No, I'm not finna make video content out trying to build your name up. Hell no. I ain't making no video content to build up Sarge Eubanks' ungrateful ass. Damn Sarge. Sarge Eubanks can kiss my ass, is what she can do. And I'm being real. And me and General Africa, we were the only two that was going to defend Sarge Eubanks. Hell, Sarge can defend her own self, and she can build. And she don't know, man. She don't know how stupid she is because. And I'm not saying that me and General Africa we're the reasons why certain fighters get their name built, but man, hell, we help Cyborg tremendously. Y'all just don't know. We kept them videos coming. And some of the videos, yeah, they may only got like 1,000 views here, 2,000 views there. But damn, man, them videos, man, they was helping Chris Cyborg. We helped Valentina out a little bit. You know, we helped Valentina. Man, we was talking about Valentina on this channel, okay? We was talking about Valentina on this channel. I mean, hell, before people even knew who Valentina really was. We was talking about Valentina before she even became a star in the UFC. See, we started that groundwork. Dude, we was there. Yeah, Shayna Dobson, you know, get to the interview, man, and, you know, I'm sitting here like, yo, it's time to interview, and you can't find them. That happens sometimes with us, BJ. It happens to us sometimes as YouTubers, because sometimes now if the fighter got a big name, they be so busy. But you know what? Chris Cyborg got a bigger name than all these excuse me. Chris Cyborg got a bigger name than all these people, and Chris Cyborg remembered our interview. Randa Marcos got a bigger name than all of these people, man. Randa Marcos remember. Tatiana Suarez got a bigger name than all these people. Tatiana Suarez remember the interview time. Okay, they all they remember. Cindy Dandois got a bigger name than them. They remember the interview time. Juliana Pena remember the damn interview time. Okay, Jarena Jojo Bars remember the interview time. Antonina Shevchenko remember the interview time. Valentina Shevchenko remember the interview time. But you mean people like Sarge and Shayna and Nico, they can't come and show love to us who've been trying to support they goofy asses? Hell no. They can kiss my PG-13 channel. Hell no. Hell no. And I'm glad Full Time walked in. Because you know what? You know what? Full Time MMA, my brother, he building Kayla Harrison up. And I know he don't care about this, but it pissed me off. It pissed me off. I was pissed off because I know how hard Full Time work. I know what he do. I know this man grinding. And Kayla Harrison team can't even. Look, she ain't got many people trying to support her ass on YouTube channels. They should have gave the man the damn interview. I get pissed off by these people, man, because they so stupid. They so damn stupid that it don't even blast that you just killed. You killed, okay, a part of your audience that can be pay-per-view buys. Us hardcore fans like us here on this channel, you know, man, we gonna buy these events. We buy them. We put money. We buy the events. Underground fans. We account for a lot of video views, man. Crazy. Crazy, man. I don't care if it was her manager, man. You know, and Full Time, I'm glad you. Roger told me, man. He said, listen. He said, a lot of these managers, they say no to YouTubers. They say no or they ignore us, man. And they so stupid because, you know, you're talking about Kayla Harrison before she's even big, man. And they don't see the value in that shit. They don't see the value in it. Nico Montano owe you an interview, BJ. You was taking backlash. You was taking, I mean, now we disagreed, BJ. We didn't agree on a damn thing. But I tell you what, at least you had the testicles to defend your fighter. And damn it, you stuck up for Nico on every video. You putting them out. You come to my channel. You were the only one who thought Nico Montano was not afraid. You stood up for her. They owe you an interview. They owe you an interview. I don't care if they can decide not to give you an interview. They owe you a damn interview is what they owe you. And if they can't give you an interview, F them. F them. F them. Full Time, you the only person who you do Kayla Harrison videos. I don't do them videos. If I do, I'm talking about she a hype job. You putting in the best light possible. These people, they don't get it. I'm going to tell you who get it, though. Want to know who get it? You want to know Sean O'Malley get it. Sean O'Malley get it. Sugar Sean O'Malley, he understand that us fans down here, you know, the underground fans, we going to talk about them before they get big. Sabina Mazo get it. Hell, when I met Sabina Mazo, man, girl only had about like 6,000 or 7,000 Instagram followers, man.
You know how many Sabina Mazo videos I done put out there? How many Sabina Mazos I done put on LDBCsports.com? How many Sabina Mazos I done put on my other channel? Not my other channel, but my Facebook group, Combat Sports. I mean, Combat News. You know how many times, man, look, man, me alone and y'all on it, we done pushed Sabina Mazo to like 15,000 Instagram followers. And I'm saying we helped her. We didn't do it all, but damn it, we played a role. We played a role, man. We done put money in her pocket financially. We done pushed her name out there. Dude, it's all free advertisement. Sabina Mazo not stupid. She was like, yeah. She said yeah immediately. She said yeah. So to all these people, to all these people, to all these people that, you know, they look down on us, one day, guys, and I know YouTube tripping on us right now full time. I know BJ YouTube not allowing you to grow and me to grow. I know they doing that to us, but guess what? One day, the truth gonna get out there. And one day our voices are gonna be so large that these people, they ain't gonna have no choice but to come to us. They'll have no damn choice but to come to us. None. They won't have a choice. They'll have to come to us because our audiences are going to be so large that we're going to have people plugged in. And then they're going to understand. Every single young fighter, they're going to want to come and talk on our channel. You got old heads that want to come to our channel that they will want to come and talk. Because you know why? Because we'll be the absolute truth. We will be the absolute truth. We'll be the truth of what it is and what this game needs. See, there's too many media people out here running around here that they don't want to speak no truth. They don't want to ask no real damn questions. They don't want to ask real questions, and they don't want to believe in the real ones. They don't. You know what? When I interview with a fighter, you know, I asked them two questions. I asked them, hey, is there anything you don't want me to talk about? Because if you're not, we won't talk about it. But I am going to ask you this, this, this. And they'd be like, okay, no problem. I ask them a tough question. Full time, I ask a tough question. We'll ask tough questions. See, even if it's a fighter we don't like, if it's a fighter I don't like, I ask him a tough question. But see, you know what? I don't know, man. It's the whole marketing with these people. They don't understand fight fans. That's their problem. They don't understand fight fans. Okay? They don't understand fight fans. And Dobson, and guys, I put this out here, Dobson being a black woman, and I'm being real with y'all, okay? I'm not, you know, race baiting. No, Dobson being a black woman, she should have won an interview with me quick. You guys know why? You know why? I'm black media, and so you know what would have happened if I would have posted her on LDBCsports.com? You know the LDBC would have actually gotten into that. Hell, the LDBC supported Valentina Shevchenko, a Russian girl, and they spread the videos out. When I post stuff up there, they take the videos and they share them. They shared them. I mean, what would you think they would do with Shayna Dobson? I tell you what. Guess what they did with Marion Renault? I put so many videos of Marion Renault on LDBCsports.com. I don't put interviews up there. Guess what they do? They share them. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is, y'all. And they do stupid stuff, man. You know what, full-time being such a huge supporter of Kayla Harrison, do you know what that could have done for her marketability? Do you know that she would have had Voices on the Underground, and now instead of getting 135,000 views, I mean free views, do you know what would have happened? Her popularity would have increased on the Underground. See, they know, man. They all know that Underground fans pay for fights. We're more likely to pay for a fight than a casual fan. See, the Underground fans are going to help you reach the casuals, and that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. I guarantee you, man. I guarantee you. All the fighters that I've ever interviewed, they understood. They understand this concept, y'all. They understand this concept. They know. They know. It is what it is. But they think they're too big. They think they're too big for YouTube. See, they think they're too big for us, but they're not. They're too stupid for us. And that's the problem. These people are just stupid. But Shayna Dobson, she shot herself in the foot. She shot herself in the foot. She could have. I mean, you know, and maybe that interview will happen eventually one time. But see, with me being black and her being black, do you understand that most of my subscribers are black people? But see, this don't really compute into the mind of a person like Shayna Dobson. See, this don't compute into the mind of somebody like Sarge Eubanks. It don't compute. It compute with Josette Cotton. Josette was like, Coach, when the next time, she said, Coach, when I got some news for you, I want to come back on your channel. I'm like, yeah. Josette Cotton understand that. Cotton understand that. Josette was like, yo, Coach, thanks for supporting me, man. Thanks for really supporting me, man. I appreciate you supporting me the way that you do, man. Thank you. Josette understood. Josette understand that completely, man. And that's why I got a lot of love and respect for Josette Cotton. That's why she understand. Yeah, I mean, BJ, Alan Kraut, they get it, man. And it's funny, man. Me as a black person, it's hurtful. I'm thankful to everybody that interviewed me. But it's hurtful when one of my own, just say, do this, talk to a manager, Randa Marcos got it, man. She from Iraq. She was like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, let's interview. And she didn't even know I was trying to interview her. I was reaching out to her for over 10 months. She didn't know. But the reason why I'm saying this, y'all, and it's not because I am black, but it's because she would have got a lot more push from the black community because I'm in tune with the black community. They would have got that push because I have a lot of black people, and black people, we curious, we see a black interview, you're going to look at it. Because if most of my subscribers are black, they're going to be like, oh, who is this? Not to say they don't look at other people. They do. But if I'm black and she black and I'm interviewing, there it is. There it is. But I digress, guys. They too stupid. They not going to get it. BJ, Nico, they not going to get it, okay? Nico not going to get it. Full-time Kayla Harrison just not going to get it. Her management team, they just not going to understand. They not going to get it, okay? They won't. But I'm going to edge out of here in a minute. Full-time, you missed the first part of the tournament when I talked about the tournament. Oh, I ain't talking about Megan Anderson. I'll talk about her later tonight. You missed the first part of the stream when I was talking about the tournament. And I'll break it down to you real quick so I can go. What happened in the stream is that I said that the PFL tournament was set up for Kayla Harrison to win. I said that the tournament was set up for Kayla Harrison to win. And I'm going to break this down for you real quick, full-time, and maybe we can talk about it sometime tonight. We can discuss it. And guys, I promised last night I was going to get on, but guys, I was dead last night. I was too tired, man. Tonight, though, I won't be dead. I'll be getting home at an early time, and I'll be able to get on, so we're going to get on. The problem in the tournament, full-time, is that Kayla Harrison has been given a gift opponent in the first round. And that opponent is Svetlana Kayatova. Kayatova, she's only 2-0. She's only 2-0 in MMA. Very green. She can strike, but her takedown defense is okay. But she wasn't defending takedowns from Kayla Harrison. And unfortunately, Kayla Harrison has more experience in the combat part. Judo is combat still. She's got more experience. The judo in the octagon is different, but Kayla Harrison still, I give her credit. She's a smart fighter. And she knows how to use her judo. She knows how to use it, and that's where she's strong at. I think that if Kayla Harrison, if she tries to stand up with this girl, this is a big girl. This girl can crack, okay? Svetlana Kayatova can crack. She can hit hard. She can hit very, very hard. And I just think that Kayla Harrison better not be so stupid as to try to stand with this girl. But I think Kayla Harrison get this girl out of here within the first 2 rounds. The second fight that I talked about was Sarah Kaufman versus Morgan Freer. I think Sarah Kaufman can win the fight. It's going to be a tough fight for Sarah Kaufman. But I just think, too, that Sarah Kaufman has a huge size disadvantage for Morgan Freer. I think the size disadvantage is crazy. It's through the roof. And I don't know if Sarah Kaufman will be able to overcome the size differential, guys. I don't know. I mean, you guys would have to tell me. I don't know. Morgan Freer is very aggressive, and she's got good ground and pound. And if Morgan Freer can get you to the octagon floor, that's it, guys. Game over. Okay, then I talked about Larissa Pacheco. Okay, I talked about Larissa Pacheco versus Roberta Samad. Roberta Samad is a physical presence. Larissa Pacheco, she only 24, man.
And I still feel like she's been overlooked by the UFC and other organizations. Excuse me. I think she's been overlooked. And I think Larissa Pacheco is a dog. I mean, she's a dog. She got dog in her, man. And I think she's more technical than Roberta Samad. I just think Roberta Samad's physicality is going to be too much for Larissa Pacheco. And honestly, I think the only person in this tournament that I think, physicality-wise, that can deal with Kayla Harrison would be Roberta Samad. And people don't know, Roberta Samad is a dark horse in this tournament. She's a dark horse. If she's victorious over Larissa Pacheco, they better hope that Kayla Harrison isn't paired with her, because if she is, man, I think Roberta Samad would probably can end up being victorious. And the final fight that I talked about was Janaya Fabian versus Bobby Joe Dalcio. That fight, to me, I think Bobby Joe Dalcio will probably win that fight. Janaya Fabian, she's too Muay Thai strong. She's only had one professional MMA bout, y'all. The rest of it, you know, the last fight that I saw her was when she knocked out Charmaine Twait in a Muay Thai fight. But, man, Muay Thai, MMA is completely different, y'all. I think Muay Thai does prepare you better for MMA, but, man, I think Janaya Fabian is in over her head with this one. And, you know, it's amazing, though, that she got picked for this tournament. I like what the PFL doing, though, okay? I really do. I like what they're doing with this tournament. They're giving the big women a chance to shine. They're giving them their shine, which the UFC won't do that. Not even Bellator will come up with a lightweight division. This is it. And Ryzen will give them time, but Ryzen is a freak show. I think the PFL got something here, man. They just can't be stupid and really mess it up. But you guys, I'll be back tonight. Promise we'll do a full panel. Guys, we're going to talk about these same subject. I didn't get to talk about Megan Anderson and Felicia Spencer today, but we will do it. It's your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best #1 women's MMA platform on YouTube.